Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. Last time on Doctor Who, we had the 11th hour, where basically we were introduced really to the 11th Doctor, played by Matt Smith, and all of his quirkiness, where we also went on an adventure with Amy Pond. And together they stopped Prisoner Zero from hiding, basically, from their prison guards, and who were about to incinerate the Earth unless the Doctor stopped it, which the Doctor did. And then, actually, we also had the mini-sode, Meanwhile in the TARDIS Part 1. Short little thing, not a whole lot happened. We got Amy talking to the Doctor about who he is and stuff like that, and why the TARDIS is a police box and all that stuff. It was really fun. Short little thing, not too much happened in it, but it was still good, it was still fun. And at the end of it, the Doctor took Amy into space and then pushed her out of the TARDIS. So, I don't know if that factors into anything that's going to happen in this episode, but that would be interesting. We'll see. So, yeah, that is pretty much that. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. Don't be a dick, no spoilers. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Don't be a dick, no spoilers. And with that being said, let's get into this proper episode of Doctor Who. Here we go. What the fuck is that?
Well done, Alfie. Good girl, Abathar.
Are we in the Space UK?
Very well done. Bad boy, Timmy.
No, Timmy. Actually, the other face was creepier.
We'll get sent below.
Below? What the fuck is happening?
I'll wait for you.
Well, good. Thanks, Mandy. What the fuck? Ah! What the fuck? Oh. Well, I'm glad I watched the minisode.
Starship UK, it's Britain. But metal.
Starship UK.
That's not just a ship.
That's why he was going to
an idea.
London.
That's a whole country.
Jeez.
Living and laughing and shopping. Searching the stars for a new home.
Okay.
Can we go in?
Where's the rest of the
That's
world?
the thing. Because I never get involved in the affairs of other people's or planets. Ooh.
Bullshit.
So we're cold.
What?
Doctor?
He's gone, isn't he? He already went down there? Jeez. Yeah?
Sorry. A man,
Did he do the thing?
apparently.
I'll have a look on the monitors.
What? Who? Oh, we're back. Oh, water. He did the water thing. But what does that have to do with anything?
Meet me back here in half an hour.
What are you gonna do?
What I always do, stay out of trouble.
You do not, though.
Battling.
Okay, there you go.
I wonder what I did.
Hey, result! Come in.
No!
Suit yourself.
Stop! You mustn't do that!
It's getting mad. Oh, Amy, you've already gotten yourself into a lot of trouble. What the fuck? No, another worm thing. Ooh. Fucking Lazarus. Ah! Where'd you guys come from? Oh, no.
No engine vibration on deck. Ship this size, engine this big, you'd feel it. The water would move.
That's a good point.
So,
The The United Kingdom recognizes the right to know of all its citizens.
Protest.
A presentation concerning
Record.
the history of Starship UK
Forget.
will begin shortly. Name: Amelia Jessica Pond.
Huh.
Age: 1306.
Yeah. It's over 1,000 years in the future.
Marital status:
Yeah.
unknown.
Aw.
Here then is the truth about Starship UK and the price that has been paid for the safety of the British people.
Okay.
May God have mercy on our souls.
Whoa. What? She didn't press that.
This isn't a trick. This is for real. You've got to find the doctor and get him back to the TARDIS.
Oh,
Let
God.
him investigate. Stop him. Do whatever you have to. Just please. Please get the doctor off this ship.
Okay. Wow, a lot happened in the last 3 seconds.
This isn't a trick. This is for real. You've got to find the doctor.
Damn it, Amy.
What have you done? Hold tight. We're bringing down the government.
Cool. Revolution.
It's only me.
Who are you? Oh, God. It's a trash compactor.
The next word is kind of the scary word. You probably want to take a moment, get yourself in a calm place. Go, It's a tongue.
Oh.
A tongue. A great big tongue.
We're on a tongue?
Swallow reflex!
Oh, no.
Are they breaking the chemo receptors?
Ugh.
Check button! Think about it!
It's a mouth. Oh, he's making it throw up. Oh, this episode's gross. Don't have your mouth open. Ugh.
Stop it. I'm not leaving and I'm not forgetting. And what are you fellas going to do about it? Stick out your tongues?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Whoa! Nice shot.
MO consistent with higher alien intelligence. Hair of an idiot. I've been brought up on the stories. My whole family was.
Your family?
They're repairing.
Huh.
Taking long. Let's move.
Family brought up on stories of the Doctor. That's interesting.
Liz 10, yeah. Elizabeth the 10th. And down!
Ooh! Elizabeth the 10th. Whoa.
I'm the bloody queen, mate. Basically, I rule.
Yeah, you do. Cool.
You'll come with us now.
Why would I do that?
That guy looks familiar. Ah!
How can they be smilers?
Half smiler, half human.
Huh.
Wherever you creatures are.
Protesters and citizens of limited value are fed to the beast. For some reason, it won't eat the children. You're the first adult
Okay.
spared. You're very lucky.
Spaceship that could never fly, no vibration on deck. This creature, this poor, trapped, terrified creature. It's
Yeah.
not infesting you. It's not invading. It's what you have instead of an engine.
Right.
And this place down here is
What
where
was
you
wrong with an engine?
torture it.
Yeah, it was antique, so.
Yeah, an antique made by craftsmen over 200 years ago and perfectly sculpted to your face.
Right.
They slowed your body clock, all right, but you're not 50. Nearer 300.
300?
Been a long old reign. Humanity or the alien. You took it upon yourself to save me from that.
Yeah.
That was wrong. You don't ever decide what I need to know.
I don't even remember doing it.
You did it, that's what counts.
Ooh, damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't care. When I'm done here, you're going home.
Ooh, shit. Fuck, it's only episode 2.
I let the Starwell continue in unendurable agony for hundreds more years. 2, I kill everyone on this ship. 3, I murder a beautiful, innocent creature as painlessly as I can. And then I find a new name, because I won't be the Doctor anymore.
There must be something we can do some other way.
Nobody talk to me, nobody.
Who has anything to say to me today?
Yeesh. Why can't we just land, move all the humans, and then let the thing go?
It won't eat the children.
Children scream. The minute came. Is the last of its kind.
Just me.
Okay.
Last of its kind.
So is this how it works, Doctor? You never interfere in the affairs of other peoples or planets.
Children scream.
Unless there's children crying.
The last of its kind.
Just me now.
Unless there's children crying.
Yes.
It won't eat the
It
children.
came to save the children.
Like a miracle.
Is that it?
The last of the stars.
Alright. Amy. What did you do?
Yeah, well, you've stopped torturing the pilot. Gotta help.
It's still here.
Oh, it's doing it of its own accord.
I don't understand.
You didn't have to trap it or torture it. That was all just you. It came because it couldn't stand to watch your children cry.
Oh.
What if you were really...
It interfered like the Doctor.
But you couldn't have known how it would react.
You couldn't. But I've seen it before. Very old and very kind, and the very, very last. Sound a bit familiar?
Yeah. It's exactly like him.
Winston Churchill for you.
Oh, hello, dear. What's up?
Tricky situation, Doctor. Potentially very dangerous.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck!
Don't worry about a thing, Prime Minister. We're on our way.
It's a lot of shit you just dropped.
We all depend on the beast below.
Okay. Now it's good. Oh shit, the crack. No, no next time. Oh good, that was a shorter episode. The 11th hour was like over an hour long, and it was like, I can't deal with this. Alright, 40 minutes, I like that. Alrighty. Man, that went places. That definitely... Whew, that went places, but yeah, that was interesting. Kind of got a little... towards the end, but yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this. The first thing I wrote down was Timmy and Zero. Why exactly did I write down? Oh, because he got a 0. That's the thing. So, they explain this later is that, you know, the people who are, you know, bad people or, like, I guess not productive to society, they all get... What was it? They get fed to the fucking whale? Jesus. And Timmy was one of them, but he survived because the whale doesn't eat children, basically. So, yeah, and that ties into the star whale coming to Earth to save, the children that were in need, basically. And all of this happened 200 years ago, 200 or 300 years ago, when Elizabeth X was the queen, and she initiated this whole thing. Now, here's the other thing, too. They said that this is the last star whale, but only the UK has a star whale as its, you know, mode of transportation. That's what I want to know. What happened to the others, then? What happened to all the other, like, nations? Like, they said, like, oh, well, Scotland has its own ship, and every other country has its own ship, but only the UK has a star whale, it seems. So, yeah, what do they use? Do they just use an engine? Is that it? So, yeah, that's interesting. And then just the whole fact that, you know, it's a starship without an engine, which is cool. And it's just using a star whale. And okay, so what the fuck happens to Earth? Like, you know, they said it's like, well, our star turns on us, our sun turns on us, but this isn't after, you know, the end of the world. So what the hell? They only said, like, Amy was, like, 1,000 years old. So sometime 1,000 years in the future, just the Earth starts to burn. And then the star whale shows up and everyone leaves. So yeah, what's that about? I'm not sure exactly, but whatever, that was interesting. Okay, the voting system. I thought we were actually going to go off of a bit of Vengeance on Varos sort of voting system. Like, we have to vote on fucking everything. But it's really just, you know, when you're in this booth, you learn basically everything that's happened, and you have to choose either to forget or to, what was the other one? What was the other choice, basically? It was like forget and something else. For the queen, it was to abdicate. But yeah, I don't exactly remember. Come on, load.
Welcome to voting cubicle 330C. Please leave this installation as you would wish to find it. The United Kingdom recognizes the right to know of all its...
Protest, that was it. That was the word. So, you can either protest, which I think the protesters get thrown into the beast, to the star whale, but you can choose to forget, and Amy chose to forget, which is interesting. Because she wanted the doctor to leave. She didn't want the doctor to have to make this choice between saving the humans and letting this star whale be tortured, or letting the star whale free and killing all the humans. She didn't want the doctor to have to choose. And when the doctor finds out, God, was he pissed. Like, he was so pissed. Like, you know, he was basically like, well, I'm not going to let either die, but I'm going to, you know, turn this, you know, star whale into a vegetable, basically. And he was fucking pissed about it. And he was ready. He was like, you know, no humans have opinions on this. So yeah, that was scary, actually. That was really scary how mad he got about that immediately. And this is the second episode. But yeah. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's see, what else? I mean, we've kind of talked about everything. The Smilers, that was kind of creepy. These things that enforce, you know, the peace. But yeah, the Smilers that can, you know, that determine whether or not you should be taken. And then the half Smilers, which are even more, you know, it's like, okay, well, there's half, and it's like, okay, well, that's fine. And then it switches, and then it's a Smiler, and it's like, ugh, it's creepy and weird. And who was that one guy? There was one Smiler who was really... Well, there was one Smiler who looked familiar. Is that... That guy looks... That one guy, I was like, that guy looks familiar. He looks like... He might be Manchester Black from Supergirl. Maybe. David Ajala? Maybe. He definitely looks like him, so... The other photos of him? Maybe of him in Supergirl? No? Damn it. Well, fuck it. Whatever. We'll do it live. No. Yeah, he looked familiar, but whatever. But yeah, the Smilers. That was really creepy. So yeah. But definitely interesting. And the doctor having to make that choice, you know, of what to do. And none of the outcomes he thought of were good. That's the thing, too. None of the outcomes he thought of were good. And it took Amy figuring out everything. It took Amy to save the day, basically, which is interesting. You know, we have her basically being taught by the doctor, like, what to do. Like, you know, find these different things. And, figure out how they all work together. And she noticed, the one, like, tentacle thing of the star whale, being nice to the children and stuff like that. And, hearing it's like, okay, the star whale came after our children were crying because they were burning. And, we had in this episode, it's like, well, I don't interfere and stuff. Bullshit, you don't interfere and stuff, by the way. Don't give me your shit, doctor. But yeah, bullshit, you don't interfere. And it's like, but even Amy was saying, it's like, oh, you don't interfere unless there's a crying child. And she put it together, and I like that. She put it all together and basically stopped the doctor from doing anything wrong, because every choice that the doctor had that he presented basically was not a good choice. So yeah, that was interesting. And the doctor realizing, oh, this thing is just like me. It's lonely and old and wants to help the children and stuff like that. So yeah, that was... Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm kind of tired. It's the end of a long recording week here at 7th Hour Films, so kind of tired, but that's all right. But anyway, yeah, that was interesting with the doctor's choice. So yeah, and I'd like that the whole forgetting thing. I think was handled very well, because they didn't show us them, learning stuff and then they forgot. They showed Amy, and she was watching the presentation, and it was just like, okay, we're about to show you and you can make your choice. And then immediately it's like, thank you for choosing forget. And it's like, well, shit, what? But then it's like, okay, well, did they trick her into doing that? And it's like, no, she did that of her own accord. She hit forget, and then she forgot why she did that. And then, all she saw was this little message saying, don't let the doctor investigate this. Have the doctor leave. So yeah, that was interesting. And that's why... And then the doctor basically just being pissed that she kept information from him. It's like, it's like the doctor... It's like, I guess it's not even that the doctor has to make that choice, but the fact that Amy held that information from him, basically. So, yeah, that's interesting. And then at the end, what the fuck? Fucking Winston Churchill has his phone number? What? When was that established? So, yeah. Winston Churchill has the doctor's number, which the doctor is more, has more with a phone now. Which I guess I remember I think it was in World War III, the episode World War III, when the doctor actually had a phone on the TARDIS and was like, talking to Rose on the phone. And so, yeah, they never really brought that back, and the most we got is that, Martha gave the doctor her phone so that if she needs to call him, she can. So, yeah. But yeah, fucking Winston Churchill has his phone number. And not only did Winston Churchill call him, but the Daleks are there. Fuck, the Daleks are back already. Jesus. So, yeah, the Daleks are back, which is great. I'm glad that they're back. But at the same time, it's like, well, fuck, what are they doing back? So, yeah, they're back. It can't be any of the Daleks. It's like, I don't know, how are they back again? And, obviously, it's like, okay, obviously the Daleks were going to come back at some point. I didn't think it'd be this soon after the Stolen Earth. But yeah, they're back already, but how are they back? Because everyone from the Cult of Skaro is gone, and the Cult of Skaro has been how the Daleks have come back since the second season, basically. So yeah, it's like they have been how the Daleks kept coming back. They were there at Doomsday. They were the Cult of Skaro. Then they came back in, Daleks in Manhattan, and then Dalek Khan came back at the end of Series 4, and he was the reason that Davros and the other Daleks came back. But then the other doctor obliterated all of them. So it's like, how? How the fuck How? I don't know. I don't know how they're back. I understand that they're back. I get that they're back. That makes sense that they would come back. But how are they back? Why are they back? Why are they, you know, messing with Winston Churchill, and why does Winston Churchill have the Doctor's number? That's a lot, but I guess we'll figure it out next time. Makes me excited for next episode. The Daleks and World War II. That'll be interesting. So yeah. Yeah, that's basically that. I'm curious to see where we're going from here. Other than that, I guess, I don't know. There's really not much else I can talk about. We kind of covered everything. Elizabeth X was cool. I liked her. Finally, a queen that likes the Doctor. That's nice. So yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much that. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.